Hi, this is Denise Matthew. I hope you're doing well. This week we have the sun moving into the gate 54 and we have the earth moving into the gate 53. So we're grounding into this idea of having this pressure because the gate 53 is a root gate to start something new, to meet our ambitions where the sun is. This could be a push or pull type of week where you really want to get out in the world and start doing those goals or meeting those goals or even starting on the goals that you want for 2023. But with two planets, Mars and Mercury, still retrograde, it may be a time where things are not going to go exactly as we expected. It potentially may not be as smooth as we want it to be. Ideally, the best way to work with this is to flow with the energy. And if you find that things are not moving the way you want, well, sometimes it's better to wait and have the things work out in your favor the way you want them to, rather than just basically taking whatever comes your way. The other perspective is we are really grounding into new beginnings, and new beginnings are something that we can initiate, but maybe later on we decide that we don't necessarily want that to happen because there is the pressure, as I said, from the root gate. So ultimately, this is about calculated new beginnings if you do decide to go ahead with something. And if you do decide to start something new or some new goal that you're starting to work on, keep in mind that it may not be exactly as you plan it to be. Ultimately, we will have an opportunity soon to move forward into 2023. That will come sort of around the third week of January. But for now, let's get into the details of the energy update. On January 5th, 2023, we have the sun moving into the gate 54 and the earth moving into the gate 53. With the sun in the gate 54, you might feel ambitious and maybe even a strong desire to climb the proverbial ladder of life. So it's added pressure because they're both pressure gates, both the gate 53 and also the gate 54. It means that we will be continuing to have the pressure from all the root gates because we have the gate 41 where Venus is activating it, the gate 60 that Pluto's activating, the gate 54 where the sun is, and also the gate 53 where the earth is. Combined, that might bring the pressure to have something new and exciting in our lives, also a pressure to rise up in the material world, as well as the pressure to have the freedom to do whatever we want to do. With all these themes front and center, as we work through both Mars and Mercury still being retrograde, the feeling of being pulled back by life can feel frustrating. Needless to say, with all this energy ramped up, finding a place of peace may be something that you have to work a little harder to achieve. But if you look at this time of reconfiguring and waiting for the right opportunity for you to move forward, you might see the benefit and the pauses of life. Because we know that change is part of our landscape and nothing is forever, even if it feels like it is. Mercury also retrogrades back to the gate 54 line 4. This is considered the most mystical line in the whole Rei Ching, and it talks about waiting for superior forces to show up to help you. We could say they're spiritual forces. The gate 54 talks about how by living in the material world, dealing with the everyday stress and pressure of life, true spiritual enlightenment and awareness has the potential to show up in your life. It also speaks about the moments of deja vu and coincidence and even magical synchronicities that we many times might just brush off. Like, for instance, a time when you think about somebody and they immediately email you or text you. These moments are times when the universe is speaking to you, letting you know that you are supported. This energy reminds you that there is diversity, change, and shifts in your frequency and in the flow. And also that if you're open, you have the opportunity to have access to unique experiences and magical moments because they're basically built within you. The gate 54 line 4 tells of a special ambition, one that speaks to waking up and being given a chance to experience the divine, spiritual forces, and even magic. It's in the moments of letting go that true magic has a chance to bloom, and the universe is given an opening to give you a sign that says that even if you can't see it yet, the universe is working hard on transforming your life in some great or small way. The earth in the gate 53 is powerful energy too because it's part of the format energy that begins cycles, ones that have a beginning, middle, and an end. This is also where you can go back to the idea of your own uniqueness and your own personal body graph. Ra Uru said that if you have any abstract collective energy in your body graph, that when a planet transits the gate 53, you might have the pressure to start something new and also have a need for freedom as a theme as well. Abstract collective energy is really about living life and using the past as touchstones and cues for how to move forward into the future. Even if you don't have the gate 53, the gate 42, or the full 5342 channel, the pressure for a beginning can still play a huge part in your life. Oftentimes, if you look back at times when you started new projects, had new relationships, or something important began, you can see that the gate 53 might have been somewhere in the mix, or even sometimes the gate 42, because they are truly powerful energies. If you look at the cycles of the gate 53 and the gate 42 as the circle of life, we could say that we're born, we grow, and we experience life, and someday we will die. This is called maturation. The gate 53 can also be called the gate of freedom, meaning that when you carry this energy, you may not want to be bound to anything, and you may need a lot of space in your life to express and be who you are. It's also the freedom to begin something new when it feels right, but what's most important is whatever beginnings that you do start are calculated and well planned. Keep in mind that with Mercury retrograde, any new beginnings that you do start may not go exactly as you planned, but if you're flexible in your expectations, then starting something new is perfectly fine. Alternatively, if you have a specific vision in mind, then waiting until Mercury goes direct on January 19th, 2023 to go ahead with something new might be preferred. Since the gate 53 is a root gate, there's potential for stress to be attached to the energy. But the stress only comes if you start something that you don't necessarily want to do anymore, and you might feel that you can't escape it. So that's why new beginnings that are well thought out and planned will definitely serve you well, because abstract experience always works best when you finish it right till the end of the cycle. That way you get the full experience of what it meant to you. Well, that's it for the energy update. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back again soon. Until next time, take care and bye for now.